For being on here with me today. I am Erica Hoke, and I'm an infertility mentor and empowerment coach. And we're talking a little empowerment today. We're talking about how choosing your word for 2020. Do you do that? Do you choose a word? I just started a few years ago, but how choosing a word of the year can help you on your infertility journey. So, if you haven't seen people do this, the way that it works is you choose a word for the year to be your focus word. And really the best way to do it is to pick a word that you would love for people to be able to say, she is this or she is that, right? And so it doesn't always work out that way. Mine is a little bit different this year. My word for last year was transformation. And I think that I had a really transformative 2021. My mind is almost already moved to 2022. So I almost said 2022. But my word very clearly for this year has been spelled out to me as release. So in my world, that is looking like a lot of different things. We are in the process of purging a lot of things from our house in terms of things that don't serve us anymore. Our family space is being cluttered up by furniture that we don't use very often, in terms of like, a dining room table that gets used infrequently and that sort of thing. So we're getting rid of that. We're revamping the space so that our kids have more room to play and we have more room too. So for you, and on your fertility journey, and sorry, for you and on your fertility journey, it could look like a lot of different things. And why would you pick a word, and how does it affect your fertility journey? Well, the first thing is what you focus on grows. So if you pick a word and you 3 months from now can't remember it, or 3 weeks from now, or 3 days from now, that's probably not a good word for you. You want to pick a word that when you get up in the morning, you remember that word, what that word is, and you focus on it, right? And so when we focus on a word and what we focus on grows, we want to be transformative in our life so that it will translate on into our infertility journey. We want to do something and focus on something that is going to help upgrade our mindset and our frequency and help us in our personal development, right? Because if we can do those things, if you can change how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your body, how you feel about your life, then that is going to translate into your overall stress level, your overall health, and your overall body frequency. We've talked about this a little bit here before. It's not hoodoo voodoo. Frequency has a place in science. Google it. That's what I have to say about that. But if you do that, then you're going to be affecting all of that about your life, which is completely in your control, which is what we want to focus on. That's what we focus on over in Infertility Success Community Chat. Is we focus on things that are within our control, that we can move the needle, even if it's 2 millimeters, so that we can be our best, healthiest self on our infertility journey, right? So we don't want to get to the end of our infertility journey and look back at years that we consider to be wasted because we're just stuck in the muck and the mire of it. Okay. So we want to focus on things that are in our control. So pick a word that you want to describe you by the end of 2022. No matter what the year holds for you, your life could look completely different by the end of 2022. Plenty of time to cook a baby, right? So this time next year, you could have a 3-month-old, or you could have a impending delivery. So focus on who you want to be at the end of that year, with or without. It could be another, let's be honest, like nobody wants to think about this, but in the frame of looking at what you want your life to look like and what is in your control and what's not in your control, pick a word that no matter what happens with your reproductive status, that you can feel good about. So I'm going to drop below this video some suggestions for words for 2022 of things that you can pick and ways to express yourself. And then I encourage you to get up every morning and focus on that word as a transformative process for yourself for 2022. And that is going to transform your health. It's going to transform your mindset. And you truly can become that word of your choice. And that will help you in so many ways. All right. Well, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon. You can catch me live. If you want notification, go over to YouTube because they like those way better than Facebook. So hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you on Friday for our last live of 2021. Health and blessings to you guys. Bye-bye.